Ever wondered why your feline friend suddenly becomes a tiny tiger, displaying aggressive behaviors? Well, you're not alone. Cat aggression is a common concern among pet owners. It's a complex issue with a range of potential triggers and manifestations, and it can be quite distressing to see your usually cuddly and affectionate pet turn into a hissing, scratching, and biting adversary. Understanding the root causes of this aggression is critical in finding effective ways to manage it. It could be due to lack of early handling, status-related issues, fear, maternal instincts, pain, or even redirected aggression when they can't reach their intended target. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. With the right approach, it's possible to curb these aggressive behaviors. From habituation and conditioning to reinforcement and overlearning, there are various techniques that can help you and your feline friend coexist happily. Stay tuned as we delve into the world of feline behaviors and how to manage them. Aggression in cats takes various forms, each with a distinct cause. Let's delve into these types to better understand our feline friends. Firstly, we have aggression toward people. This can be triggered by a lack of early handling, causing cats to be unfamiliar and uncomfortable with human touch. It's like walking into a room full of strangers. It can be unnerving. Then we have status-related aggression. This is when our cats turn into mini tyrants, scratching or biting when we try to control their behavior. It's their way of asserting dominance over their territory, whether it's their sleeping area, food, or common areas. Aggression can also be directed towards other feline members of the household. This could be due to various factors, such as playful roughhousing, predatory instincts, redirected behavior, or even fear. It's like a complex feline soap opera playing out right in our homes. Speaking of fear aggression occurs in situations that make a cat afraid. It's a fight or flight response, and some cats choose to fight. It's important to identify and minimize these fear triggers to help your cat feel safe. Maternal aggression is another form where a mother cat or queen may display excessive aggression toward people, other cats, or even her own kittens. This usually happens around the weaning period and should resolve once the kittens stop nursing. It's a protective instinct, but sometimes it can go into overdrive. Pain aggression is a defensive reaction when a cat is in pain. It's their way of saying, "I'm hurt, don't touch me." Certain illnesses can also lead to this type of aggression, which is why it's vital to rule out any medical causes. Finally, we have redirected aggression. This occurs when a cat is prevented from reaching its intended target and redirects its attack. It's not accidental, and the cat will actively pursue another cat or person. Understanding these types of aggression is the first step to finding a solution. By recognizing and understanding these behaviors, we can create a more harmonious environment for our feline companions and ourselves. Remember, every hiss, growl, or swipe is part of their communication, and it's up to us to decode it. Now that we know the causes, how do we address these aggressive behaviors in our feline companions? Well, there are several proven methods to help curb aggression in cats. Let's dive in and discover the first half of these treatment methods. Firstly, we have habituation. Essentially, this is the process of getting your cat used to certain stimuli that may previously have triggered aggression. By repeatedly exposing your cat to these triggers in a safe and controlled way, they may gradually become less reactive. However, habituation needs to be done with utmost care to avoid causing additional stress or fear to your cat. Next on the list is spontaneous recovery. This might sound like a miracle cure, but it's actually a psychological term referring to the reappearance of a previously extinguished response. In terms of aggression, it means that even after successful habituation, your cat might sometimes revert to aggressive behavior when exposed to the same trigger. But don't worry, this is quite normal and part of the process. Then we have conditioning. This essentially means teaching your cat to associate a previously aggressive trigger with something positive. For example, if your cat tends to get aggressive when they see another cat, start by rewarding them with treats or praise for calm behavior in the presence of another cat. Over time, your cat will learn to associate the presence of other cats with positive experiences, reducing their aggressive tendencies. Lastly, for this segment, we have reinforcement. This is a powerful tool that can help encourage your cat to repeat desirable behaviors. Positive reinforcement, such as treats, praise, or petting, can be used to reward your cat when they behave in a non-aggressive way. This can be particularly effective when it comes to status-related aggression. By rewarding your cat when they share space or resources peacefully, you can help them understand that sharing doesn't mean losing. Remember, patience is key when it comes to changing your cat's behavior. It might take time, but with consistent application of these methods, you will start to see progress. But that's not all. There are more treatment methods to explore. So stay tuned as we delve into the second half of the treatment methods in the next segment. Continuing with our discussion on treatment methods, let's explore some more techniques. Second-order reinforcers are a fascinating aspect of feline behavioral conditioning. Unlike primary reinforcers, which are naturally rewarding to a cat, such as food or play, second-order reinforcers are learned rewards. They might include praise, affection, or even a simple clicker sound. The trick with these is to consistently pair them with a primary reinforcer until your cat begins to associate the second-order reinforcer with the reward. Over time, your cat will respond to these signals alone, making them an invaluable tool in curbing aggression. The next treatment method is known as extinction. This is when a behavior that was previously rewarded suddenly isn't. For example, if your cat has developed the habit of scratching when it wants attention and you stop giving it that attention, the scratching behavior is likely to decrease over time. This is because the reward or reinforcement has been removed. It's important to remember that extinction can sometimes lead to an initial increase in behavior as your cat tries harder to get the reward it's used to. So, be patient and consistent. Finally, we have overlearning, a technique that involves the repeated performance of an already learned behavior. Essentially, it's practice makes perfect. Once your cat has learned a new positive behavior, continue to reinforce it, even if the problem seems solved. This ensures the behavior is deeply ingrained and will persist even in stressful situations. Overlearning can be particularly effective in replacing aggressive behaviors with more appropriate responses. These techniques, second-order reinforcers, extinction, and overlearning, are all part of a comprehensive approach to managing cat aggression. They're not quick fixes, but with time, patience, and consistency, they can make a significant difference. With these techniques, you can help your cat overcome its aggressive tendencies. So, we've explored the various types of cat aggression and a multitude of treatment methods. From the status-related aggression that our feline friends exhibit to maintain control, to the fear aggression that arises from frightening situations. We've also delved into the maternal aggression that a mother cat might display, especially around weaning times, and the pain aggression that signals your cat is in distress. We've also looked at redirected aggression, a type of hostility that occurs when a cat is prevented from reaching its intended target. Understanding these types of aggression is the first step toward creating a harmonious living environment with our cats. In terms of treatment, we've discussed methods ranging from habituation, spontaneous recovery, to conditioning and reinforcement. We've also touched on the use of second-order reinforcers, extinction, and overlearning as effective strategies. Remember, every cat is unique, so patience and understanding are key. With time, your feline friend can become the peaceful companion you desire,